Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Francis, and here we have another question requested by one of our applicants. Okay, so this is for the HESI, and they're asking us convert 63.124 into a fraction in simplest forms. Well, this is so what we have to do here is we're going to keep the whole number part, step one. We're going to convert the decimal part to a fraction, and then for our answer, we're going to write the whole part with the decimal part as our answer. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, how do we convert? Okay, first of all, we don't have to do anything with the 63. That's the whole number part. And the 0.124 is the decimal part. All right, so how do we convert this 0.124 to a fraction? Well, it goes back to the place value system that we learned, I think, back in maybe elementary school. All right, let's write this number with their place values. And this will hopefully bring light to a lot of stuff here. Right. So the answer is going to be the number is 63, not the answer yet. The number is 6312.124, right? Now let's write the place values for each number. You remember in school we learned that the 6 is in the tens place, right? We'll just put a cross over here so we realize we're writing place value now. Place value. Okay. So 6 is in the tens place. Well, 3 is in a ones place. You remember this, right? Well, that system continues on to the right of the decimal, right? And to the right, it's fractions though. So the first number to the right of decimal is going to be in the 1/10th place. Next number is going to be in the 100ths, and it gets smaller and smaller based on 10, right? And the next one's going to be 10 times smaller, which is 1,000th place. Okay. So now, in order to write this decimal as a fraction, all we have to do is we're going to keep the 63, right? We're going to write our fraction bar for our decimal. We're going to look here at our fractional portion where it says 124. The last digit of that fractional portion is 4. We look at the place value for that. It's thousands, so we're going to write thousands. Remember, we're writing thousands, the place value for our last digit shown, right? This is 4, so we go according to that place value, which is thousands. Those 100, that's 1,000, and we simply write the whole number, the whole decimal portion of the number over that. So that's 124. Okay, that's it. We've converted 63.124 to a fraction. Now the question goes on to say, well, they want the fraction in simplest terms. So what we need to do is we need to reduce this part of the fraction to simplest terms. If we see that as even numbers, we can start by dividing them by 2, right? And then see if we end up with an even result. And we're going to divide the top and bottom by the same number. That's how you reduce a fraction, right? So divide the top and bottom by 2. We still get an even result. We divide it by 2 again until we get one of the numbers in the top and bottom are odd. And then that will be the simplest form, right? I see here, maybe we can get away. I'm going to kind of skip those. Instead of dividing by 2 and 2, I'm going to try dividing both from top bottom by 4. Because I think that we'll get whole numbers. When you're dividing, you have to get a whole number. So I think that we'll get whole numbers if we divide the top and bottom by 4. So let's take a look. Get rid of this circle. So I can show you what we're doing. All right, so we're going to divide the top and bottom by the same number. It has to be the same number in order to reduce it to simplest forms. We're going to try 4. If you divide 124 by 4, you're going to get 31. And if you divide 1,000 by 4, you're going to get 250. Right. Since there is an odd number here, and 31 is an odd number, that's as simple as it can be. So our answer is going to be, in simplest form, 63 and 31 2/50ths. Right. And that's what you would put down. That's what you look for in your answer list, or you will put down in the space provided. Okay, so I hope that helped everyone. And if it did, please remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next question.